from Roy's Garage. Today I'm going to be working on a 2011 Ford Escape 2.5 liter automatic. Customer says the brakes are not working at all. So first we're going to be checking the master cylinder to see if there's any brake fluid. Okay, it looks empty. So that's an indication there's a leak somewhere in the brake system, so we got to find the leak. So I'm going to be filling up my master cylinder. Now we're going to be pumping the brakes to see where the leak is. So I found the leak is coming from the passenger side rubber brake hose. So we're going to be replacing this hose. These are the tools I'm going to be using today to do this job. A hood prop, rubber mallet, ball peen hammer, long nose plier, small water pump plier, 13 and 14 millimeter tubing wrench, 3/8 wrench, flat tip screwdriver, air gun, Phoenix brake flusher. I cut this small vacuum hose. One end I plugged it up, while the other end I can plug up my tubing so the brake fluid doesn't come out. Suction ball, bottle of water with a hole on top. These are the parts I'm going to be using today to do this job. This is a front rubber brake hose, Duralast, part number 79717, and some .3 brake fluid. Okay, first I'm going to be loosening the bleeder screw. Then I'm going to be removing these two clips that mount the hose to these mounts. And then I'm going to be removing the hose. So just pull these clips off. We're gonna have to loosen the nut. Okay. Then we're gonna have to be loosening this side. Removing this clip. And then I'm just going to use this plug just to plug up the tubing so the fluid doesn't keep leaking out. Okay. So we're going to be unscrewing this side. Okay, so this new hose doesn't require a copper washer to seal. The sealing part is like right in here. So in the caliper, there's like a cone. And then when you tighten it up, this thing is actually going to fit right into the cone. So that's where the sealing part is. So we're going to be screwing it on. Okay, so we can tighten it up. So we can mount our hose. Put this lock on. So we're going to be screwing this end on the tubing. So we're going to put a lock on this one. Now we're going to tighten up this nut. So I'm going to be opening up my bleeder screw, and we're going to gravity bleed this brake. So just wait until the brake fluid starts coming out of this fitting. Okay, now the brake fluid is coming out, so I'm going to tap the caliper with my rubber hammer in case there's any, air in there. Try to help the air to come out. Now we're going to lock it up. Okay, so now we're going to be flushing out this brake system. So I'm going to be removing the brake fluid, whatever's left in the master. So I'm going to be flushing out the brake. So I'm opening up my bleeder screw, connecting my Phoenix brake flusher. So I'm going to be pumping fresh fluid from the caliper up to the master. Takes about half a bottle per wheel. So I'm going to be removing the brake fluid again. So I'm going to be filling up my master cylinder with fresh brake fluid. Now we're going to bleed the brakes. So I'm going to start up the vehicle. Me pumping the brake. Okay, we got pressure. So I'm going to pressurize the brake with my hood prop. One side against the brake pedal, the other side against the seat. So I'm going to be opening up this bleeder screw. Check to see if there's any air in the system. That looks good. No air in the system. So we're going to be tightening it up. I'll be shooting some water onto the brake bleeder and then my hose, the connections. Because the brake fluid is water soluble. So I'm going to be drying it up with some air. So I'm going to pressurize the system again. Hold it for about 15-20 seconds. Now we're going to be checking for leaks. Okay, so we're going to be checking our connections for leaks. Right here, that looks dry. Right here, that looks dry. And right over here, that looks dry. So you're good to go. So I road tested the vehicle. Brakes work perfect. So that's how you find a leak in the brake system and how to replace the front rubber brake hose. If you have any questions, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, give me the thumbs up, and I see you in the next video. Aloha.